My name's Jacky Zhao. I'm a student here at the College of Staten Island. I'm a senior. I'm going for a psych. I'm going for a psych BS major, focusing on forensics psychology. I'm graduating in the spring, so I have this semester and next semester. Then I'm going on my MA at John Jay College. Yeah. There's different types of CP, but for those, there is a type that people cannot speak. There is a type that people can speak who cannot walk, but I was fortunate enough to speak and cannot walk, but I don't think my disability defines me at all, because I do a lot of things. I'm a student. I get involved a lot with CSI, stuff like that. So that's basically what CP is. CP is one of those things where I'm fortunate enough to learn that my disability doesn't define me at all, because the challenges I face is waking up every day, going to school, pushing myself, and then stuff like that. And then CSI was fortunate enough to provide me with services that they offer and stuff like that. And then a lot of people help me with like supporting me through college, and then friends and stuff. And then the challenges I face every day is note taking, feeding, and stuff like that. But unfortunately, with the school's support, I've been overcome that, because I figure advocating for myself and my friends are important. That's why I started advocating when I was in high school. Yeah, so me being high school, and then me advocating for others sparked me to advocate for those services to improve here. It's nowhere near perfect, but I know for a fact, as I wind down my semesters here, my legacy will be known here. CSI can do a lot of things here. For example, they always talk about accessible campus, but if you think about it, they don't have the right services for people with disabilities. But that's not me saying CSI is bad school, but just need to improve on some of the services to help people with disabilities just like me. But one thing that they could provide more support with is when people need note-taking services. Right now they having me on this note-taking app when they used to provide me with someone every day, but somehow the budget fall short or something, and then I did not receive those services I need, but I didn't stop advocating. Advocating is one of those things important to me because it's important to have a voice for yourself and others. Perfect question. How I travel here is with the Access Ride. The MTA has this Access Ride service, which is good, but not good in the sense because they're always late. It's either I always late to class or my meetings or my dance class or some other activity I'm involved with, but the MTA needs to do better with their system. Like I said in the beginning, right after here, I'm going to John Jay for my forensic psychology Masters of Arts degree. What's sparked me in this field is watching a lot of the crime shows like CSI or Bones or Law and Order or all those shows. Yeah, so I'm like, should I be a mental health counselor? I'm like, I should go for this instead, because a lot of my friends say that I'm good with mental health counseling, but I do well with people, but I don't want to treat them because I'm afraid that I'm gonna become more crazy after I treat them, because it's being a counselor is not easy, but I feel like being a forensic psychologist would be easier for me because I like all the crime scene stuff. I'm trying to focus on being an analyst, like analyzing each crime scene stuff, and then I want to get a job into cybersecurity.
Jacky, this was excellent. I appreciate your time. Let's end this with one last statement from you. If you would like to provide a message for everybody out there who was born with CP and lives their life every day with this disorder and this condition, what would your final message be to them?
My final message is to you guys is don't be afraid to put yourself out there. Your disability doesn't define you. Always stay positive and always ask for help.
My name is Michael Lattanzio. I'm a native Staten Islander, graduated from Monsignor Farrell High School in 1998. Went up to CSI, College of Staten Island after that, graduated from their PT program in January of 2005 with my master's degree. Was officially licensed as a PT in August of 2005. Worked with my temporary license before that. I went back for my doctorate at A.T. Still University 2016 to 2018. Prior to being employed here, I was employed my old owner, Mike Marino, from April of 2005 until June of 2019, and then we joined this team in June of 2019. I've been the clinical director of their Eltingville clinic ever since joining them in June of 2019. Well, I mean, obviously it's going to affect the goals and everything tremendously, because if someone comes in here, they've been in, unfortunately, wheelchair bound since birth, and they never have walked, the chances of getting them to walk or do any kind of high-level mobility goals really, the potential isn't going to be there. So we would more work on postural awareness. We work on, we'd have to assess what kind of active range of motion they may have out of their arms, if they can stand at all. It would definitely be on a case-to-case basis. But obviously, you kind of know off the bat where you're going with the patient and where their potential is going to be based on, what they've been able to do in the past. Someone who walks in here with a walker or walks in with loft-strand crutches or a cane, off the bat, at least they're ambulatory and they're going to be able to be pushed and have a little bit or a lot of bit higher level of goals you're going to push them towards. Unfortunately, some people are never going to walk, and with those people, you're looking to just give them better quality of life, relieve their spasm, get maybe some spinal range of motion going, get things where they maybe could do some ADLs better as far as feeding themselves, dressing themselves, sleeping better, things like that. If it's going to be based on whatever we see when we come in, and that's going to limit their potential based on how severe they are when we see them and how long they have been this severe, and their age too when they are now. I have a 75-year-old cerebral palsy patient who is clinging to her walker for dear life. She does not want to be in a wheelchair or anything like that, so she is very highly motivated and pushes herself like crazy. So someone like her, you would think at her age, you wouldn't really do much mobility goals, but since she's super motivated and willing to do the work, we will continue to push her as much as she wants us to push her. And she won't take no for an answer.